Hi everyone, Vicky speaking. Welcome to Special Education Tuesdays, and today I want to tell us some examples of appropriate terms that we should use as professionals in the education space, especially for those of us who find ourselves in the special education space. So, what I'm about to tell us I'm about to list some terms that people use inappropriately, and I'm going to tell you the appropriate term to use. So, for example, do not say the disabled, rather say people with disabilities. Do not say wheelchair bound, rather say persons who use a wheelchair. Do not say confined to a wheelchair. Simply say wheelchair user. Do not call someone a cripple. Rather say this person has a physical disability. Do not say this individual is mentally challenged or mentally deranged. You know those terminologies that are wrongly used on people. Simply say this person is intellectually disabled. So this one is really very common, and it has to do with people describing some children as normal. So for example, you're working with a child that has special needs, and you're trying to describe this child to someone, and you're like, this child is not like the normal kids. So that is an inappropriate way to describe a child with special needs. So simply say this is a child with special needs, or you want to describe a child who does not have special needs, simply say this is a typically developing child, or a neurotypical child, or a child without special needs. So rather than say that someone suffers from asthma, simply say this person has asthma. You don't say people are suffering from something. Okay, they are either living with it or they have it. So as much as possible, you must avoid those adjectives or words that kind of make people become reflective about themselves, like in a sad way. So we must be careful the words that we use on others. We need to choose our words carefully. So it's not just about being professionals. We need to be empathetic. We need to put ourselves in other people's shoes. Yes, that's also empathy. We need to be emotionally intelligent when we're dealing with people. We need to know when it's a good time to talk to someone. It's a good time to talk about someone. You know, you need to approach situations from the empathy point of view. You need to ask yourself questions. If this is said to me, how am I going to feel about it? Let's all remember the golden rule of life. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Remember, no individual planned to come into this world with one form of disability or the other. No family, no parent planned to have a child or an individual with special needs in their household. It just happened, and it can happen to anyone. So we must join forces to kick against every form of discrimination against persons living with disability. It starts from our schools, it starts from our homes, it starts from our community, and then we can go out there and spread the word.